Ban, ba ba ban, ba ba ban.
Tom, 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 da da tom, da da tom.
Burn, burn, burn.
We're back.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How's you?
Yes, I don't have a screen. What is going down?
What is going down in Warhammer Town? Not much. I haven't done a lot of Warhammies for the last couple of weeks. Oh yeah, which not everyone has seen me in glasses before, right? I have to wear glasses to paint now because I suck.
What a
painting.
fucking nerd with your glasses. 4 eyes. What a loser.
But yeah, combat patrols.
Because I feel like I want to make one.
Yeah, well, they're quite an achievable thing. You can paint them in quite a short space of time, right?
Yeah, that's it. Like I kind of want to treat it as like a new project.
So you've got Dork Elves.
And I want Space Marines.
You've got Sisters, could be cool, because you get a lot of variety in that Sisters.
I like the box. They have a lot of fun things. The Repentia, super rad. Flagellants, super rad.
Painbot.
Painbot, amazing. You've got Jump Pack Sisters, a tank. Like it's actually a really cool little army.
Even the Rhino's cool because it's not a boring old Space Marine Rhino.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a real jazzy Sisters Rhino. You get like 5 Jump Packers, you get a squad, you got the Repentia. Yeah, I mean, it's full of all the Grim Dark units.
Yeah, just probably all of my favorite units are there.
And a mini church tank. So I'd rate that. That's like A tier combat patrol bar.
Yeah, that very tempting.
Should we skip all the space machines?
Yeah, like
The Tau box is cool. You got big stealth suit and 3 mini stealth suits, and then a Tau squad.
I think I'd rather have like a squad of 3 battle suits in there
Yeah,
than the Ghost Keel or whichever one that is.
Fair enough. I don't love the AdMech one.
I think it's okay. I like the Robo tracks.
It's their most boring character though.
Oh yeah, God, all their other characters are way more fun.
Eldar one's alright. Yeah. If you're into that. That's the Death Guard. That's the one I got.
I was really tempted by the Death Guard one because it looks stupid.
It's dumb as fuck. And it's actually illegal in the 9th edition rules because you got too many zombies.
Oh, well, who cares about 9th edition anymore? Lame. Gross.
But yeah, that is fun and quick. I painted it in like, well, I haven't done. I'm nearly done, but I will have painted it in like 2 weeks. You got Eve's pointy space machines.
It's kind of a bit boring. If they had some of like the muties and shit, I'd be into it.
Yeah, I've had possessed.
Then like a squad of Marines, and if they had some cultists or some possessed or something, but it's 2 squads of guys, a fucking dude with a book and a guy with a hammer, like a big robot with a hammer.
Yeah, fair. Chaos Demons, boring.
I quite like that.
It would be quick.
Which is a big plus.
Because it's literally just in Bloodletter Flesh. That wouldn't take long, would it?
Well, I was kind of like thinking about, like, that one is, for me, that is like an A tier set. Purely because of, like, speed. But also, I think you could paint it in, like, a really wacky way.
Oh, okay. I've literally never seen demons painted any other way than...
I think I've got an idea on how I'd want to do it. Of, like, doing it... This sounds bonkers, but red and blue, like, do them really, like, make them look a bit fucking zany.
Yeah.
But paint them all blue, and then sort of airbrush highlight red and have all...
okay.
Like,
so their colour shifting into... The shading is blue and the tops are red.
And I think you could make them pretty striking and pretty wacky.
Yeah.
And just look a bit different. And you basically do that, pick out some weapons, wash them, job done.
I'd like to see someone do like a Chaos Demon army with demons from all the different gods, but in a unified colour scheme.
Oh, that'd be great.
Do you know what I mean? Because they're always a bit of a, like, here are the blue guys, here are the red guys.
It's a bit of a just colour mess, isn't it?
Yeah. So something like that, where it's like you're blending the colour schemes together.
Would be really fucking cool. But yeah, I'm tempted by the Khorne guys.
Okay.
Just to get a little bit of all the units and kind of fun.
What about Birdman?
No, I don't love the Zangor.
No, no one does. It's awful.
Like, they're not weird enough.
They're not Thousand Sunny enough either.
No,
right?
no, I don't know.
Sucks. Team Stealer Cults, man, these guys are going to need some rules to like compete with everyone else, aren't they? Because these 2 squads of neophytes are so bad. bad.
Well, they come back, right?
They
That rule does exist in Border Patrol.
do come back in 10th, but they come back, A, with a turn delay, which is quite a big deal in a 5-turn game.
Yeah.
They die on turn 2. They're not coming back till turn 4. And if you try to bring them in too close, the enemy can just go, no, you don't.
Yeah, just squish them.
So maybe.
But that's kind of cool.
Space Marines. I mean, you've basically already got this.
Yeah, I already have that as an army. So
Already Have you got 10 Sisters painted?
They've got 5 painted.
That feels like a powerhouse, though, doesn't it? For combat patrol.
Yeah, pretty strong.
These are all boarding patrols. World Eaters.
That was actually, I don't hate it. Because you've got a guy on a Juggernaut, which is always cool.
That's cool. Love Juggernauts.
And they get some cultists. I kind of wish the spread was, even though it'd objectively be weaker, I'd rather there be
More
double
cultists.
the cultists, half the...
Yeah, 20 Berserkers is a bit much. It'd be nicer to have 10 Berserkers and 5 Terminators, or...
Yeah,
a bit more, or like you say, more cultists.
Or put in like 3 of those mega possessed or something. Like something like that would be...
This is more of the foundation for an army,
Yeah.
rather than a little self-contained force, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Space Dwarves? Oh, Orcs.
The Orcs you want.
like Orcs.
It's kind of cool. I don't have a Death Dread, but amongst friends of mine, I know a lot of people... There's a lot of those Dreadnoughts floating around because they bought a lot of the Start Collecting box, the previous one, that had that Dreadnought, and so I think there must be like 4 of those Dreadnoughts on sprues because no one wanted to build Dreadnoughts.
Right. So you could get some of those pretty cheap.
So I'm pretty sure I could pick up a Dread.
Because it's just 20 boys, a Dread, and some Copitors.
And
It's a fun little army, and a War Boss, yeah. I love Orc Dreadnoughts. If I was ever to do an Orc army, it would be Killer Cannon Dreadnought army.
Yeah, the Stomper Mob, is that what they call it?
Helicopters are fun.
These models are fucking amazing. I've got some of these.
The Rotans? They're just a bit, I don't know. Do you remember, like, back in the 90s, there were a lot of kids' toy lines of different various off-brand Space Forces?
Yeah.
You had, like, there was, like, the Lego space sets, and there was like the... Do you remember the ones that were, like, little spaceships that magnetized together and could, like, connect and had little pilots and stuff? Anyway, my point is, they feel like a generic off-brand sci-fi toy line rather than a miniatures range.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I don't hate them, but I don't love those bikes. I don't know, it's just not super exciting. But in turn, actually, there's enough like STLs of those cool like quilted space dwarves
That's
that
true.
building like a Joke's little force to represent them would be pretty good.
Starcom.
Starcom.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
I don't know if
I might be too old for... You might not be old enough for
This looks like it was in the fucking 50s, dude.
I'm an old man. What can I say? Those were the bad guys, obviously. Look, little detachable shuttles. And magnet guys stood on the back.
It's cute, but no,
This is what I think of when I see the Legions of Voltan. It's not as close as it was in my brain.
I know, like I can see the link for sure. Wow, it looks shit though.
Yeah, but this was in a pre-Ninja Turtles era. You kind of had to make do with what you could get. When did it actually come out? Was it old even when I got it?
1986.
1986. Oof. Yeah, they must have been like hand-me-downs then, or like charity shop toys that I'd gotten. But at the time, when I was 6, this was fucking awesome. It folded up, it had magnets. What more do you want as a kid?
If something can fold and has magnets, it's a win. It's giving you quid shop toy vibes. That's it just looks so cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, like when you go to the post office and it's got like Space Force toy on like the shelf.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Like where there's no printing on the back of the packaging.
Yeah.
It's just those like awkward blister packs.
Oh man, this is a blast from the past. But yeah, anyway, that's what Voltan is in my brain, even though clearly it's not the same thing. Look, you press a button and this thing like pops up.
Ka-chow!
Ooh, look, there he is. He's getting ready.
Whoa.
And blammo!
Wow. Real good. Real nice.
Some people are poor and need cheap toys. That is true. You're not wrong. I'm not dissing the toys. I'm dissing the £95 miniature line.
That looks like the cheap toys.
Yeah. But yeah, no, cheap toys, cool. Enjoy.
Okay.
That's it. That's all the combat patrols. So I think they're going to make a new Necron combat patrol because the Necron one has disappeared mysteriously.
I'd be curious to see what they do with the Necron one. Like, I've always wanted to have like a little Necron army. I've always had a soft spot for those Robo men.
Yeah, the new Necrons that came out in 8th edition were pretty cool.
Yeah, I like a lot of their range.
What else is missing from this list? Are they the only ones who are missing?
I wouldn't be surprised if they do a Imperial Agents one.
Oh yeah, with a couple of breaches.
Like some of a breaching squad, you know, the fucking Judge Dreads, have an Eversaw assassin in there.
Well, that's what
and an Inquisitor.
They do have the boarding patrol one.
Oh, maybe that's just what I'm thinking of.
So I've got to decide, what am I going to use my Dark Angels as? Because most of the Space Marine combat patrols, I don't have those units. I've got a massive Dark Angels army, but it's not legal for most of them.
It sounds like a great excuse to buy some more Dark Angels.
No, I don't have quite enough. I'm not buying or painting another Dark Angel. I've got more than I need already.
What about Lionel?
Well, yeah, I'll probably buy him. If and when he ever comes out. But that's it. So, like, I can't use them as the Blood Angels combat patrol because I don't have Fistos.
Oh, Fistos. They're real goofy.
Or Special Op Marines. I don't have either of those. I can't use them as this combat patrol box because I don't have Sneaky Boys or Jump Pack Autocannon Men.
Okay. What about Black Templars?
Black Templars, maybe, because I've got the transport and I've got, like, I can use my, like, converted Blade Boys as the Black Templar guys.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't have is, like, the Initiate Scouts.
Oh, I guess that's like a wacky unit for Black Templars.
Yeah. I could, like, convert a little, like, 3 little learner boys. That's, like, probably the closest to Dark Angels as well, because it's got a unit of, like, knights in it.
Yeah. That feels like it kind of makes sense.
Or, I don't have the Fistos again for the Death Watch one.
Boo.
I don't have the exosuit, so I can't use that one. I don't have fucking Trampoline Boys, so I can't use it as Dark Angels. I might have to use it as Black Templars. It's like literally the only thing that...
Just get yourself some stupid Trampoline Boys.
I hate them, though. I hate them so much.
Just have some fun with the silly trampolines.
Ooh, I could use Watchers in the Darks as the Scouts.
That's a cool idea.
That is a cool idea. Thank you, GK Lee. Maybe I'll use them as Black Templars.
That's smart.
I don't have... I do have a guy with a Flamer. Yeah, I can just use a normal Flamer guy as that. So yeah, just 3 little Watcher boys hanging out in the unit with all my, like, sword knights.
That sounds like a really fun and thematic way to do it. Smart.
Okay, yeah, I'll use it as this combat patrol then. That'll be fun.
Wow.
Yeah, problem solved.
Problem solved.
Couldn't I put Assault Marines on big bases for Trampoline Boys? Well, the problem is, none of my Assault Marines are armed with 2 heavy bolters. That's another reason why I hate the bouncy boys.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucking dumb. Where are they? Like, not only do they look like they're bouncing on a trampoline, they're hilariously overgunned.
Yeah.
I just think that's silly. But, I mean, everything in Warhammer is some level of silly. Can't deny that.
That's true.
I don't like the hood either.
I don't mind the hood. I prefer the autocannon ones, but it's not an autocannon.
I prefer the autocannon guys too.
Suppression heavy rifle or something.
Because at least this thing looks like I don't know why. I think because it's like a double-handed weapon rather than one in each hand.
Yeah.
It feels like the jump pack can be configured to, like, recoil absorb for it or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, when he fires the trigger, the jump pack fires, like, a bit of extra boost.
Kind of makes sense. Just compresses your chest. Ow! It hurts.
But look, their jump pack's way smaller.
Yeah. I hate that.
But it's a heavier guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't have the hoods either.
I just feel like if there was a 40k FPS, like a Battlefield type thing, that's the kind of class I think I'd enjoy playing.
Yeah, the jump pack fire support boy.
Jumping onto a roof and then just like laying down heavy machine gun fire seems absolutely jokes.
Well, because of their dumb bouncy shoes, it looks like they never land, I'm guessing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those things don't look like they're built to stand on.
No, they just go in.
Oh, they fold back.
They click into the shoe.
Are they like ski
Yeah, they're like
boots?
skis. They're magic ski guys. That's definitely how this works.
You could convert them into ski marines, and they're all just doing rad jumps.
That's what he's doing at the moment. They all just come off of a cool jump as they shoot people. It just makes sense.